All right, this is video 4. We are going to add a little spice to this flat text. So we're going to do an bevel and emboss, maybe a drop shadow, do the same thing. We'll repeat what we did on one layer to make those changes to another layer. So we're copying a layer style and pasting it. And then we will try and get a pattern and put the pattern in here. And then we're kind of wrapping it up. Then the last step is just to apply the video. All right, so let's go ahead and get into our title font. So we have a folder called title font. We've got these two layers. Right now, let's click on the main heading, the main title. So in my case, how-to video. And we're going to add a bevel and emboss. There's a couple ways we could do this. I could right-click, go up to blending options. I could go to the effects button and go to blending options. Or if I know what I want to do, I can click on one of these. And in this case, I'm going to start with bevel and emboss. So instead of clicking it here, I'm going to go ahead and go up to blending options just so you can see what's happening. So it takes you to this window and I can say, oh, I want to click on bevel and emboss, and then click on it, and then you can make your changes. It's the same thing, same rule applies. If I want to go to bevel and emboss, it already has it selected, and then we can make our changes. So with bevel and emboss, we should have all been using some of these up to this point. But style, we have emboss, outer bevel, inner bevel, emboss, pillow emboss, stroke emboss. So you can click on each one of these and you can kind of see what they're doing. I like the outer bevel for this one, I think. I can adjust the depth to see how much it like pops off of there. I can go size. I can go soften. I don't want it soft. I want it kind of hard edged. I want you to make the adjustments that you want to make. As far as here, screen and the contour colors, you can also adjust these. I think the default is white and black. Although I kind of like a softer color. So I'm just changing it a little bit. And I don't know, I was going to do a drop shadow or something else, but I think this looks pretty good to me. So I'm going to leave it as is. But if you wanted to take and add a stroke or do some sort of inner shadow or outer glow or something, then that would be great. We are, however, going to be doing a pattern overlay here in a second. So follow me for now. We'll hit OK. Now we can see we've got our effects plugged into that layer. But this is repeatable. So say we made a bunch of changes, added a bunch of effects, and had specific colors and dimensions and yada yada. We can go right click and copy layer style. So I'm going to do that. And then I'm going to apply that layer style to this other font. So I'm clicking on the subtitle, right clicking it, and then paste layer style. And you can see it pasted it. We can also click into our effects. We'll get into here, into the bevel and emboss. And, the smaller the lettering or the smaller the design, it's still going to apply that big old effect to it. So you might have to go in and just make some adjustments. So I'm going to adjust the depth a little bit and the size just a little bit. So it's still there, but it's not so bold and in your face. That I did not copy. So if I were to make, say, on this guy, on the polygon, let's all click on that or get into your lower thirds banner layer. And on the polygon 1, I'm going to apply that paste layer style. And let's just see how it looks. Yeah, it's not bad. Maybe we can even make it more. Click on bevel and emboss. Take the size up a little. Whoop. All right. And if we wanted to go crazy, you could even see what it looks like on the print shop. All right, this is a good thing to show. So I'm going to Control Z to get off here. So we have already a set of effects on the print shop logo. So if we were to paste a different layer style, it's going to remove all of the effects currently on there and replace it with the effects from the other fonts. And so I like the other one better, so I'm just going to Control Z and get it back. If I wanted to, I could, if I like the bevel emboss, I could either add it there or I could paste the layer style and then add back what I wanted to add back. So it's kind of up to you and how you want to do it. Okay, let's just hit save on this one really quickly so we don't lose anything. And then what I want to do is we're going to go into Classroom. We're going to go into Project 7. And I want you to download this background. So we're going to add this splatter effect to our font. We're going to see how it looks anyway. And with it downloaded, we're going to open it up in a new file. So I'm just going to click, hold, drag it to this little space up top here. And it creates a new file for it. Okay, so in the next video, we're going to take this, we're going to shrink it down, and then copy that layer style and paste it, and then plug in the video, and then we are finitoed.